Welcome back, everybody, to the Colorado Rockies franchise. We're struggling a little bit. We are still 31-27, but we've dropped 7 in a row, obviously taking on this Dodgers team that is just only a few games above us. They're not like they're really dominating. Right now, Arizona's in the lead of this division. We still have 3 games left in this series, and then a tough series against the Cubs, and then we take on the division leader, Diamondbacks. I think we'll probably get in one of those games in that series. But let's continue to sim through here. Oh, we lose Chase Dollander. Come on, man. I was hoping for a better season this year. He drops to 4-4. 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 5 earned, 4 walks. But we do get at least 1 win there. Let's see if we can split with them. Realmuto, Amador with a couple doubles. Jaden Hill, 5 1/3, 6 hits, just 2 earned. Strikes out 4, gets the win. He's 6-2. But we will lose the final game against the Dodgers, or lose 3 out of 4. But you know what? Let's jump in this game against Chicago. We got the bases loaded here in the top half of the 7th inning. Something's got to turn for us, right? We got to get something rolling here, get some confidence going. Let's see what Ezequiel Tovar can do. He's having a rough start to the season, just up to 206. Hopefully he can have a better month. As he rips this one to left, this will be caught, but should be enough. So this will tie this ball game up here in the 7th. All right, 5 apiece. Still 2 away here in this 7th inning. So we still got a chance as Aaron Schunk will come to the plate, 2 for 3 so far in this game, but he's really dropped off. He's down to a 198 average. But he's going to get one here. This one ripped to the gap. It's going to get down for extra bases. It's going to score everybody. And we will take the lead here in the 7th, 7-5 with 3 runs. As Schunk comes through with a big, big hit. And Drew Romo getting some more playing time, 1 for 3. He'll ground this one out to first base, but we take the lead. The question is, let's see if we can hang on to it. Yeah, we'll just sim out the rest of the game. Just sim it out, and we lose. Are you kidding me? They get 2 in the 9th, 2 in the 11th, and we lose. Looks like Romano blew it. 2 runs. Piamps let up the rest. But we ended up getting the last game of the series, 10-6, but still, Beck with a couple home runs. Same with Drew Romo had 2 home runs. Dollander, 4 innings, 5 hits, 5 earned, only 1 walk. But Drew Romo with 2 home runs, that's great to see. And you know what? Let's get into this full game here against the Diamondbacks to start off the series. We come off a win. Caminera's hitting .367 over his last 28 games. Look at Luke Raley over his last 8, .444. Romo coming off with the 2 home runs. I think we'll get him to start here today. Anything big going around the big leagues? Can't really see much there, but Jaden Hill is on the mound. Now look what he's done this season. 6-2, 3.19 ERA, 1.24 whip. Walk rate pretty good. He's had a solid season. As you see, Luke Raley was killing the ball here the last 8 games. Ketel Marte. this team is having a great season, leading this NL West. So let's get this one underway. Jaden Hill on the mound, and Marte will take it for a strike. 0-1, we're going to go inside. We're in the City Connects once again. This one flown to right. Jordan Beck underneath of it, and there should be an easy out. And an easy 1-2-3 first inning for Jaden Hill. On the mound, Corbin Burns. Fantastic pitcher, looking for win number 7, 4.17 ERA, 1.36 whip this year. Obviously, former Cy Young. Facing off a hot hitter in Junior Caminera. I'm so glad that he has really paid off. Like I said, you just never know sometimes. Hits this one deep to center. Going back at the track. It is caught, so not enough. And 93 off the bat. Probably just not enough there. But here comes Carter Field. Right now, as you can see, second in the NL in all-star voting. I don't know how he's not first. But he is up there. He is having just an unbelievable season. And I don't know if I ever expected this, but it's something else. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, I thought that was going to be another home run. Timing they're saying the timing was good, but the contact weak. Pops it up. 1-2-3 first inning for Corbin Burns. All right, let's go to the third. Still got a 0-0 game here. 0-2 to Thomas. Swing and a miss on the changeup. Great pitch there to the left of the outside. It's the K. Second K for Jaden Hill. See if we can get a nice 1-2-3 third. This one is absolutely ripped foul. Out in front, so let's go a little breaking ball away. Oh, that's got to be... that one missed a little bit. A little bit too much over the plate. Let's go fastball now high. Let's take it. See if we can get the heat through him. Pops him up. Amador underneath of it. And there's a 1-2-3 third. So Jaden Hill so far looking very, very good. We just got to get this offense going. So Jordan Beck will start us off here in this third inning. Up the middle, and Corbin Burns. What a backhand play. I thought that was up the middle for an easy base hit. Burns makes the play. Man, okay. All right, Amador, let's see what you got. He's up to a 272 average, starting to hit the ball well, getting more playing time, obviously, since Aaron Schunk has really just gone downhill. But that's all right. This is great to see Amador stepping up. And we're not going to get that one. Swing and a miss on that nasty curve in the dirt. There's strike three, so 2 away here in this third inning as Burns looking pretty good. We got a man on first. Caminero to the plate. Trying to get a little 2-out rally going in this third inning. He gets hit by the pitch. So that is going to bring up the dangerous Carter Field to the plate. He left a pitch over the top of the plate last time where I thought it was going to be a home run. Now we get a real chance here with 2 on, 2 away here in this third inning. Give us that pitch again, man. Throw that pitch right there. We'll take advantage. This time away. 1-1 to Field. Leaves it up, and we're just a little bit out in front of that slider. So 1-2. Burns trying to get out of this mini jam here in this third inning. Oh, he left it up. He left it in the middle of the plate, and Carter Field didn't miss it. Hits the wall. There's one. We'll leave him at third base, and Carter Field will get us on the board here in the third inning. You cannot make a mistake pitch to this guy. You cannot. He will take advantage. He missed the cutter just by a tad bit in the first. Doesn't miss it here in the third. And that is going to be Michael Tolia. 112 off the bat. 3-run shot. And we now all of a sudden have a 4-0 lead. What a third inning here with 2 outs. You never know what can happen with this lineup. You give it a chance, 4-0 lead. You see the Red Sox have increased their lead. They're playing really well. They're one of the best teams in baseball this year. As the Diamondbacks trying to get something. They have still yet to get a hit yet in this 4th inning. Won't get one here in the bunt attempt from McCarthy. Here comes Marte to the plate. To center, but Brenton Doyle is there. So there you go. It's a 1-2-3 4th. So far, Jaden Hill is perfect through 4. As we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. And there's Romo, rips it in a right, but he's absolutely robbed. McCarthy is smiling out there. Makes a fantastic play. At first, I thought it dropped. I thought it hit at first. But you can see, just gets the glove down in time. Great play out there in right field. Robs Romo of a possible extra base hit. So Amador now on first base. Brent Doyle, that's going to be stopped there at third. But with Doyle's speed, that's not even going to be close. So we have another 2-out rally going here. 2 on, 2 away here in this 4th. And that will actually be it for Corbin Burns. They will go to the pen. But Rodriguez comes in. Can we do some damage here? Build this lead up even more. And he'll take that outside for a ball. And probably chasing it. A little out in front of the fastball. Flown to left. Out number 3. So we can't get a 2-out rally going here. But still that 4-0 lead. And Jaden Hill looking very good. As that one's going to be fouled away. As like I said, Diamondbacks looking for that first hit of the game. Broken bat. This is going to be trouble. Tolia Jaden Hill stopped running, and Tolia, he is going to be safe. They're actually going to call that an E3. I don't even know how you say that's on Tolia. I don't know why Jaden Hill stopped running. You got to keep going to the bag, and he did not. So the Diamondbacks get their first man on base. It is not a hit. It is called an error. That was just terrible. Flown to center, and they'll still not get a hit. So we are through 5. Jaden Hill at the moment. Perfect game gone with the error, but has a no-hitter going. As that one was ripped and just foul. I know you're not supposed to talk about the no-hitter, but you know what's going on. Ground ball to Tolia. This time doesn't botch this play with Jaden Hill, and there you go for out number 3. So we will go to the 7th, and this game's pretty crazy right now. A chance to throw a no-hitter. I don't think I've thrown a no-hitter in like 3 years of playing this game. It's crazy. You really start to feel the pressure. Your hands start to sweat a little bit. You kind of feel it. As Amador rips this one, that's going to get over the head of the left fielder. Possibly could score a run. We're going to send him to the plate. The throw, not in time, will score just in time. Actually, that was closer than I thought. As Jordan Beck is in, RBI double for Amador. It's a 5-0 lead. All right, 2 away here in the 7th inning. And we continue it to the 8th. Ground ball, Amador up with it over to first base. Out number 3. Okay, we're 6 outs away. We're just still trying to get a win, though. 5-0 lead. Carter Field here to the plate, facing a lefty! And Carter Field, it doesn't matter. This dude just destroys the ball. 451 off the bat. Man, this guy is unbelievable. This might be one of the best draft picks ever in franchise history. On pace right now to hit over 50 home runs. What a season. Tolia rips this one. That gets down for extra base hits. Between him and Tolia, I mean, this 3-4 matchup, and you got Caminero in there as well. It's just, we might have one of the best 3-4-5 type hitters out there. I mean, this lineup can be absolutely dangerous, as that's going to be taken for ball 4. So we just continue to add runs. Now, this could hurt Jaden Hill. You know, it's great to continue to add runs here, but the more you sit down in that dugout, the more it kind of hurts. You get a little bit of cold as that's ripped by Tovar. On the plate, on the way to the plate is Tolia. He scores. So 7-0 lead, 1st and 3rd. There's still nobody down here in this 7th inning. As Drew Romo, who hit 2 home runs last game, but 0 for 3 so far here today. As Drew Romo gets another one! This one crushed, this one's gone. 3-run home run for Drew Romo, and I'm really glad he is starting to play well. I wasn't sure if he was really ever going to do anything for us ever. He just struggled in the minor leagues. It was just his time this year. And it just so happens that JT Realmuto is up, so hopefully he is helping him out, obviously. It looks like it's working. 10-0 lead, and we're not done yet in the 7th because Brenton Doyle's going to rip this one to center. This one's going to get out of here, too. Builds this up to 11-0 lead. Like I said, Jaden Hill, though, has been in that dugout for a while, so hopefully that doesn't hurt him. And he's still not out there yet because we got Carter Field to the plate coming back up here in the 7th inning. And Carter Field might have another one. Deep it is, just off the wall. Carter Field's going for 3. Can the run score? Run comes in, and Carter Field's thrown out at 3rd base trying for 3. But it is an 8-run inning, 12 runs, 12-0. And we go to the 8th as Corbin Carroll to the plate. 6 outs away. But like I said, in that dugout for a long time. 0-2. Ooh. Would have loved that call. That was right there, man. 1-2 to Corbin Carroll. Rips this one back over, and we will not be able to get to it. And there goes your no-hitter. Still won't have one. And Carroll on his way to 3rd base. So Jaden Hill goes 7 innings, no hits. Finally allows one here in the 8th. Let's see if he can finish this game off, though. As that's going to be a ground ball. That will score the run. But sometimes, even though he's only at 68 pitches, when you lose a no-hitter, you know, sometimes you just kind of start to lose it a little bit. And Moreno's going to rip a base hit. So I think, you know what? Let's just end that on a high note. Let's go to the bullpen. But Jaden Hill, an absolute fantastic start, having that no-hitter going into this 8th inning. Just didn't happen, but still, on for the win. Quality start, really, really quality start. And let's go to the pen just to finish this one off. And we're going to bring in Joe Ross, who's having a great season. I mean, righties are hitting .056 against him. As Arias is going to foul that one away. But yeah, Joe Ross looking very good this season. 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Gets out of that 8th, but the Diamondbacks finally get a hit, finally get a run, but it's not going to matter too much as we got a 12-1 lead as we try to now finish this one off, as here's the guy that broke up the no-hitter, Corbin Carroll, and he swings through that one for strike 3 and a dominant victory here today with a massive 7th inning. This lineup, when it gets going, it is one of the best in baseball. Power, size, speed, whatever. We are fantastic. Doyle, Tolia, Carter Field with number 20 on the season. Drew Romo now has 3 home runs in the past 2 games. But Jaden Hill, 7 1/3, 2 hits, just the 1 earned, 4 Ks, no walks. Now, I was going down to AAA. Shane Dunham, our second-round pick this previous season, he is dominating down here. 106 ERA, .87 whip. He's only allowed 1 home run in 42 1/3 innings pitched. He is really performing well. Memphis Madrano, our number 1 overall pick of our first draft, still pitching well down here. And Carson Palmquist is pitching well. Sullivan, McMahon. I mean, all these guys down here are really... Look at Mason Albright. We might have to put him in. Let's put him over Sullivan. But, I mean, all these guys probably deserve a chance up in the big leagues. I think Palmquist will probably be the first guy just due to the fact that he's a lefty. Look at Doug Miniak. So our draft picks, I have to say, I haven't been disappointed with any of them. Will Warren, who we obviously sent down, and he is just straight dominating still down here in AA. We'll have to bring him up sooner rather than later just to give him another chance in AAA. But yeah, like all of our draft picks, I've really been very happy with. I mean, obviously you got Carter Field, who's ended up being just an absolute monster, but you know, maybe Feltner goes down. I don't know if I want to bring it. Like I said, I think Palmquist, who already is on the 40-man, that's 1. And 2, he's a lefty. We don't have any lefties in this bullpen. It is probably the one area that we might need to look at maybe trade-wise. But if Palmquist can come up and he can pitch well, which he's really struggling in the big leagues, but if he can pitch well out of the bullpen, maybe we still add 1 more lefty reliever, and there you go. But let's get into this game. I want to see Shane Dunham. We have yet to pitch with him. Let's see the stuff he has got. I don't know if he'll make the big leagues this year, but the way he's pitching, I don't know how he can probably keep him out. So that's going to be a strike 3 to Garcia. I mean, yeah, if you've got an ERA like a 1 or under throughout maybe an entire season of AAA, you know, September call-ups, that's a good possibility. Might make the big leagues before Memphis Madrano. When I thought Madrano was going to make it this year, still on the fence about that. Madrano could be same thing. It could be kind of that level thing. I don't want to force guys up to the big leagues. It's kind of like the Carter Field situation last year. You know, Carter Field, do you want to force these draft picks up, but then you're hitting 30-plus home runs in AAA, and then you bring him up for the September call-up because you're like, he's hitting 30-some home runs in AAA. He's dominating. You know, we got to see. And he dominates in his September call-up, and now look at him. So sometimes you really just have to trust in him. Give these guys a chance. That's a really good pitch there for strike 3. So we'll see. But it's good to see that we got some really good young pitching talent. Was the main concern coming into this franchise. There just wasn't a lot there. Dolander was, you could say Palmquist, Brody Brecht maybe, but I mean, right now Dolander's struggling. Palmquist has struggled big time in the big leagues. So it's just good to have depth And we finally maybe have it here in year number 3, as Dunham's looking pretty good. He's got some really good stuff. High end, yeah, that's probably at 97, probably at high end. Let's see this slider. That just falls off a cliff. 82, it looks like the same rotation as a fastball, but then all of a sudden just falls off the cliff, and it's about a 14, maybe 15 mile an hour difference. Man, that's going to be rough to hit. And he breaks off a kind of a 12-6, not quite. He is in there safe. Man, the speed by Garcia to beat that one out. You can see the 4 pitches. Would like to maybe add, if we could add like a cutter or something, that'd be great, as that one's going to be ripped for a base hit. You know, that's one thing I would love to see in this game. You know, develop guys in the minors and maybe like, hey, we want you to work on a changeup. We want you to work on a cutter or something to that extent. That'd be really cool to have in game. I know they don't have that right now in franchise. You kind of maybe work on it yourself and, you know, edit his pitching types. But still, that'd be awesome to have in there. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He's all pumped up. Gets Goldberg there to swing through that fastball as he is all pumped up off the mound. But I would love to see something like that. Or, you know what would be really cool too? Seeing like a stance change. Maybe a guy really struggles in the minors. As that is ripped. Oh, it is deflected over to first. Gets him in time. What a play there. Wow. But something like that where you're struggling and you all of a sudden you're used to a guy with a certain stance, and because he's struggling, you get a new hitting coach in there and the stance kind of changes a little bit as Goldberg goes down again. But that would be really cool too, something like that, like, you know, development in franchise where guys can change based off maybe coaching staff, stuff like that. Well, that's hit well, and that's a no-doubter. So Will Shed rips this one out of here. Home run. Our offense hasn't helped us out today as they haven't got anything. We just make really one mistake. And I don't even think that was a mistake. Look where this pitch location. It's in on his hands. He just turned on it perfectly. Knocked it out of the ballpark. Give him credit, because that was a pretty good pitch, I would feel. Like, if that location was hit out, I'd understand. But that one, that last one, come on. This one flown to left. This could be it for Dunham here today. And that will be out number 3. With the pitch count up, let's see if they bring him out for the 7th inning. They will not. They will go to the bullpen. Dylan Coleman will come out. So that will be it for Shane Dunham. He's on the hook for the loss at the moment, but 6 solid innings. And we ended up losing. We came back in the 9th. Looks like Miniac let it up, and that will do it. So right now we're 36-31. I know with this one we're only going to go through about a week. So next time I think we'll get through the month of June, get into July. We'll probably get into the draft next time. But that'll be it for this one. We're still playing well, 36-31. We've kind of wavered some losing streaks, but hopefully we can continue the winning ways this year. Hopefully maybe get close to the playoffs. We'll see. But that'll do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.